Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between Team BDS and Furia Esports during the Six Invitational 2025. Want to remind that you have opportunity to support the channel on the Patreon page. Find the link in the description or in the comments. Enjoy.
Florky on the roam, which is meaning that the Furia more time needs to be wasted. JB can't win the battle against Florky back and Solotov. So going in this round.
None. It's been slow. And I think that's maybe the problem is they were trying to catch and isolate these players. It's why they've got the Jackal on side. They were looking for that Mozzie on the top floor, but Solotov remains elusive. Yes, he's being tracked out, but they've done a lot of damage. They've got rid of 2 kills. The Zophia's gone. The hard breach of the Ace has been removed. So things like Small Bakery, or sorry, Main Bakery aren't going to be so easy to open up anymore. The drops come on through, and they're going to try and force this one, but a C4 and smoke just rains on through.
But well positioned and well poised currently the BDS defenders, as they are making sure they don't give him any kind of chance. There is no need to swing unless the kill is guaranteed, and it is.
The guns that are available to you and the gag and the flashes in back pocket. Here though, it is being used to straight into hell immediately. They're pushing it aggressively here. Shaiko shuts down KZ, great first player to find, and now everything draws to a slow.
Yeah, I mean, this is Hurt just being patient. He's pinned down. He needs a little bit more help, but eventually JV is going to make his way up Brown. Does not work though, still trades out one. BDS have allowed them to just walk into the site and get a free plant, and suddenly there's only now 40 seconds left in the post plant for Leapox. Huge kill onto Solotov. Hurts watching red stairs perfectly. BDS have just suddenly gone to sleep, and Breda gets put to sleep. Cocktail at this point. Kendall is being overused as well towards White Corridor, so not then going to be able to use for executes or clearing out positions like Cocktail. I mean, right now BDS are holding on really nicely until the push-up. Oh, Leapox, double kill. White Stairs is his, and with that the round may go the way of Furia, because they find 3 very quick kills. BDS again, when it comes to these contact fights, they just don't look ready, Des.
And they don't have a clue what's going on to the left. A flawless round for Furia. So far. Now finding themselves on side, getting rid of those Vulcan canisters being popped out by the shot drones. And now they see the feet as well. We all have a little toe snap, but nothing to come off it. Leaking back put low, and KZ, well, he's demon is Shaiko in this game because he's found him a good few times.
Round, this almost already feels like a must-win for BDS. Battle towards red stairs, and Shaiko finds the head of the Leapox. With that now, a very good advantage for BDS. Nate does get him through the floorboards, and just keeps hope alive for Furia in this round.
He's done a lot of work there. He's got 2 kills, Shaiko, and that can be enough to see the shutout. They've no longer got the Capitao. There's no fire, there's no smoke. Things they need to get this plant down is now minimized to the Twitch's smoke nades. That's not going to be enough, I don't think, against BDS, not least when there's a Warden on the other side with Solotov.
2 Nitro Cells, 4 impacts as well for BDS. They've got a lot of utility, but it means nothing if JV walks in, gets a free kill. Nitro avoided, still 1 more in the back pocket. There was 1 down, now out. That's Hurt. 20 seconds, big kill nade. Suddenly, a 2 versus 2. Solotov gets the kill, gets the second one as well. They needed that one, BDS.
Control. But that's why there's a big when they have top floor control, because right now, they're still fighting for it.
Good pressure outside of the building right
now.
They got the grappling hook. And double! He got the kill onto Shaiko with the hook as he made his entry. Finished him off, and KZ gets rid of Licky back. And this is an incredibly dominant round for Furia. They've just a couple of times now, they've shown that proficiency to just hit that go button at the right time.
Second hammer.
They just continue to play some of their best Siege from the next game to the next game, and it's happening again here. This still might actually be the best we've seen for Furia so far in the Six Invitational. They are saving their best for the biggest moments. And right now, this upper bracket final, we're getting the most out of Furia. Big kill for and a second.
Cocktail. He can't step inside, he can't use that window to really challenge onto anyone. So he's sat here waiting for his team to make the call and say, yeah, you can go in now. Solotov baiting in Hurts, suddenly spinning on a dime and finding him out. The second one going their way as JV falls down as well. It's looking good for BDS.
KZ, freebie, gets the kill onto Shaiko from down below. Leapox though, deep over towards Bar, losing his life. Good Nitro Cell to finish him off. A chance, second almost, they got 1, but not the one to follow, as KZ finds himself in a 1 versus 3, has 50 seconds, does not have the diffuser, it's in a bad spot, and it's going to take a large amount of time for him to be able to go and get that. So the only world in which KZ I think is going to be able to win this is if he does get the kills, because even though he has been able to acquire the kit, there's nowhere that's safe to go for play. That's 1. Don't just start running at them. Brede puts an end to the round because I had my heart in my mouth for a split second.
They must know about the Pixel player. They must know that KZ is dug in here. because they've got a player on window sat watching his... Oh!
Beautiful.
I told you, man. Shaiko is KZ's nemesis. He's giving him nothing in this game.
Look how
Shield
deep
up in the
Breedy's
face as well. They've got another one coming in. A 5 versus 1, and Felipox try as he might. BDS have just held every angle where we could anticipate.
Already a wounded defense. Furia down a player, one in towards washrooms. That is a wonderful flash onto the Azami, completely caught off guard. Felipox does go down. An aiding hand of Solotov. The double play there for BDS. Perfect. Players. Yes, there's a lot of vert pressure, but there is still every world in which Furia could bring this back, and it might just be up to someone like a KZ on the flank towards Dining. Users losing his life. Herd so low on health, just trying to hold on for dear life inside of sight. Nade over towards Small Bake. It is a very split defense for Furia right now.
Have they read that there's a player in Small Bake here? If they realize that Nade is tucked in, because every player is moving over to that side of the map, they've abandoned White. They've abandoned being above B site itself. They're going straight towards Bakery, and Nade is the guy who's got to hold them off. And now they know that he's there. They've got to pick him off, though.
They do know of his position now in this area of the map. And again, well played. Solotov off of that shield of Breeday has found himself almost 3 kills, I think, alone off of Breeday's positioning on the blitz. A chance, and KZ wins the battle against Solotov. Does spot Breeday deep into the site as well. One up close, and Shaiko on the yard, and he gets the kill, takes down KZ, and a second attack. Well, one of the biggest turning factors has been the opening kills, certainly going the way of BDS. Only 2 found thus far for Furia, and why not? There's another one, Shaiko.
Shaiko owns KZ. There is nothing else I can say. Every kill he's getting this game feels like it's KZ's name in the kill feed. I'm going to go back and look at the numbers in a minute, but my God, is he dominating in this map?
There's one up close to Felipox. That would be, I believe, Solotov inside of washrooms. Case on the floor at the moment. Another one up close, it's the peak from Users, and he wins the battle over Felipox, who tried as hard as he could to defend that area, and Hertz is going to fall as well. I mean, dare I say, BDS have flipped the script perfectly after a fast start from Furia. BDS have responded here on Cafe, and they will
breathe. We've got 60 seconds to play. Nade is now the one in the spot of bother. I don't think they know that it's here. Now they most definitely do. He's in trouble. Shaiko hitting the deck though and cleaned out by Felipox.
Liquefact making his way towards Red Stairs. He could push in and get the flank. There it is. Kill onto KZ over towards Small Bake, but there's a castle barricade that is protecting Nade at the moment. It is just stopping Liquefact. But a big kill from Solotov onto Felipox leaves Nade in a 1 versus 3. Guard break, gets the kill onto Liquefact, goes for it again. But every Solotov as BDS will take the opening map of this upper bracket final.
Of course, the way that BDS ran train, especially in that second half, as you guys have mentioned, during the tactical timeout that was taken, we heard Liquefact and the entire squad that were really just getting at it. There was no kind of issues that were happening between them like we saw in group stage. It was more of a, we have a problem, let's solve it, we're all in this together. And
out of Furia, because that was a catalyst back on Cafe, the blitz play, the Montang play from Breeday, but they've opted of course to keep with Deimos, and it will be Valkyrie as the final ban as well.
No surprises at all. Like, the thing is, as strong as Shields to be around him, otherwise he's getting a kill and probably getting traded, but when everyone's getting sucked into things elsewhere around the map, he's going to be able to start picking up kills here. Solotov's already been finished off, but now he's made himself known. They're probably thinking, how in the hell has he managed to get here? Because now that he's split out the red corridor, they can't play inside of this. There's a Naya plan going on down. They need to remove him. There's one coming in behind him, I'm pretty sure, at the same time, so he's got to be careful. But look who's behind him. Yuzus has dropped in for the party as well. They're drawing out smokes here. This round just feels all back to front, Jake.
He's got a bit more help as well with Users in towards Vault. Nicely done from Liquefact. Big kill from KZ. Does keep the round still alive for Furia, but so much time for BDS to navigate the situation that they find themselves in. Double stack Vault with Breeday coming in from server on the Montang. No more gas canisters remaining either for KZ. He's going to have to keep the SMG-11 up. He's got the Quan Hive launcher bees in his vicinity, and he loses his life because of it. Herd's by himself, the plant will go down, and arguably, I think this round may be lost, Des.
I mean, you're against the shield. There is very little chance that you manage to recover this one as the winner. Going to try and run across fire, the hot coals sticking to his feet.
Certainly the team with the momentum at the moment in this upper bracket final. Furia need to find that switch. They lose KZ, smoke dealt with, no gas canisters remaining. And you're kind of left with this clash now that has not been able to have any kind of influence towards Janitor. Gap in the smoke for Nade, but so far not really giving him a whole lot. Philippok's backfilling over towards front desk. He goes down as well. Users still outside of the rappel. He's got 5 kills inside of the opening 2 rounds. Nothing is landing for Furia whatsoever. It's all one-way traffic from BDS. 2-0 start on the second map.
BDS are really stuck here, Jake.
Has he got some help though towards the site? Here comes the Monty, gets the push, gets the kill, and maybe now access towards the site. 30 seconds as Brede opening up a way in. There's still 3 gas babes though for Nade to stop any kind of default plant attempt right now from BDS.
What a smoke as well, just hitting Brede that little bit more. He's like paper right now. Tip a bit of water on him, he'll fall apart. They've got to go deep and try and make this plant happen, but he can't run through the smoke, Jake.
No, he certainly can't, and it's only 7 seconds left. They're running out of time. Just has to find a way to get in position, but Brede goes down with that kit on the floor. Someone else needs to pick it up. They start to scramble, but they cannot scramble to any kind of victory in the round. Tournament?
Certainly not in this game.
I mean, we give the plaudits, of course, to the shield players, but you think back to Cafe, it was Solitov who was playing off of those shields perfectly. He does so again, while both have gone down. Nade and Philippox find a way to eliminate the shields from this round.
Up to Yuzu, Shaiko, and Solitov, and to be fair, I wouldn't count them out if I were you. Sure enough, Shaiko's in with 1, it's now a 3v3.
Adrenal Surge activated, kit acquired, drop down successful, and the plant coming immediately by Shaiko. Good stop from Nade. That Shaiko off the plant as well, mind you. Still 60 seconds, so certainly no desperate time to try and stick that onto the floor. Could spray through the wall from Solitov, but he loses the battle. JV able to win out, and suddenly Shaiko finds himself in a 1 versus 3. Lots of time, but Hollow drop from above. Furia, 2 rounds in a row. He's not really thinking about this, is he? Drone, and he goes for it, and he will find the kill in second. Double from Philippox. Loses his life to the Claymore, but job done, Des.
While Solitov wasn't even looking inside windows, he was actually watching across the length of the jump outs in case there was that kind of play coming through. But as soon as he heard the Zofia LMG going off, that was his trigger, along with the drone in the window, to jump out and make it happen. But we've already seen BDS start a little bit of magic in the 3v3. Last round did get shut down in the end. It's now a 2v3, and it's Shaiko and Yuzus to pull it back.
Speaking of magic, well, who's more magical than Shaiko and what he can do in these rounds at any moment? KZ,
they've seen
one of the top players of the tournament. JV not ready for the push-up, big kill, Users, and suddenly becomes very winnable for BDS. Look at the health margins of KZ and Hertz. Big battle, and the high ground will prevail for Shaiko. Takes out KZ, must-win fight coming up now for Hertz, and certainly still winnable. Gas canister throws it out. 13 seconds, the time was on his side, but BDS had him outgunned. Brede on the blitz, you would imagine.
I mean, there's a shot drone that saw him earlier. I don't think they saw him back away to here. Now they know because he's taking a few shots, right? KZ getting up, leaking back as well. This is looking good. Now he knows that the shield's onto him, mind you. Got to go somewhere. He's got to flash him out and try and win this fight, but no! JV gives him absolutely nothing. Elsewhere, they're still bringing kills down around the map, though, Jake. But it's a 3-man stack up here for Furia, a 3v1. This one is theirs for the taking. Furia take round 6.
Was he pest? Being a pest. And Leak, in fact, could swing off of this if you're not careful. This could be a perfect opportunity. And the opportunity has been taken by such a professional. Good patience, pays off. Kill for BDS gives them now a very nice advantage going into the final 50 seconds of this round.
That feels like another good moment of counter prep and study of your opponent there as well, knowing that when a drone is coming in, there's going to be a player behind it. It's been years, really, since I've seen hot droning, as we used to call it, be the go-to that every team would do. But again, understanding each other and understanding their opponents here, BDS have capitalized on the back of seeing a drone coming down blue. Didn't even have to think about that one. Step out, hold down left mouse button, and he's got himself a freebie. 4v3 for BDS, making it 3v3. Leak of fact, falling down to Philippox, who comes away in 20 seconds.
Asphyxiating bolt goes out, kid in hand with Nade, but he's going to drop that as he loses his life to Solitov, waiting patiently. Philippox, and that patience does work. Now down to a 2 versus 1, because Philippox just lost his life despite getting the kill on Shaiko. JV stuck over towards elevators. He cannot make his way out, but he's got no choice but to advance forward. He has to get out of here, go for the kills. It was always going to be far too difficult.
They know that he's here now. He's in a bit of danger. Has to be careful about things like nades coming flying on through. In fact, there are none. And sure enough, someone has stepped up and taken that 1 versus 1. Now Philippox is on the march forward with that shield, just giving all the information over to his team on where players are. It's going to be a real problem. KZ on the flank watch, a great kill.
Yeah, Solotov's been holding out Hasn't moved. Big swing. Shaiko. Monty still to deal with. Gumine thrown at his location, but he loses his head to Herds. Long range shot is successful, and Solotov will fall. He had no health, and Pride now to 1v3, and he has no chance. Response from Furia is swift. Deal with Solotov to go one of the shields in his way. 40 seconds as well, so there's not a lot of time. Furia need to continue to pick up his pace. Well, the anticipation was there for Solotov to understand that more numbers were coming in his direction, but JV just is better, wins the battle. LeakyFac has to get himself out of archives. JV finds another one, playing off this shield well. But there is still only 20 seconds left. LeakyFac, an annoying position, and he does find the kill onto Hertz. This round is open for the taking for both of these two teams, and it's going to come down into red time.
It's looking dangerous here as well. They're trying to force everything through in the last few seconds, but they've got what they need. The Monty's gone down. Can't quite find the Blackbeard. Sure enough, Furia will get it done. BDS need to find an answer to these.
You've got three players holding key positions. Shaiko back at Solotov. Oh, Hertz through the hatch, gets the headshot. LeakyFac wanted to play this plan on the mute. We heard it in the timeout, but he can't win the battle, and Philippox gets rid of Solotov. Legendary names in Rainbow Six Siege pull off a big round here in the 10. Chance for Shaiko, and he does not miss his chance. He takes it. Headshot kill onto JV, sees the kit temporarily, and now 20 seconds left. It could throw the round into a bit of disarray here for Furia if they get stalled out. Vulcan canister popped over towards default. Big kill for Nate, shuts down Shaiko, and suddenly it seems like Furia might just have numbers, but they've lost a couple. And Philippe will see double from users as BDS steal that round from Furia.
It draws players in to have to shoot off the SCARZ as well. It's information that you gain as a result from it. Just think here that they've kind of really got 2 or 3 operators to do what one could have done for them pretty well and still afford a lot of flexibility. KZ, his nemesis, comes back once again. Shaiko gets him.
JV wants to take the battle. Does have the diffuser. Got to be careful, and almost won again by Shaiko, and surely no, JV wins it. Thought for a split second Shaiko might have had the better of him, but no, not to be. All tied up. 4 versus 4 with 40 seconds. What a shot from LeakyFac though. Over from long desk. And just gives BDS a significant advantage into the final 30 seconds. Forces Hertz forward. Bride with the swing. And BDS's defense is looking rather locked down. Out of that tech pause, BDS have come out stronger. And guess what, Des? They find themselves 1 round away from a spot in the Six Invitational Grand Final, because there is no chance for Nate.
Window. Someone's going to go out, surely. There he goes. Finds himself inside, and it's a close down for LeakyFac.
We can. Positioned a little bit over towards stock now. Nade with the kit, so the drop looks like that will come through. Boogie Auto Preacher sent in from KZ. It is Shaiko that finds a very important one though, on to JV. Shaiko down, Solotov to fall. Big kill from Herds, and they're doing the job right now. Furia fighting the kills all around this clash. Bride just could never get involved, and Furia will send this map to overtime.
2 bullets is what gets made up there by those 5 points of damage.
Up close now, KZ wants to take his position. Top blue stairs. Hertz, though, he dies out to Solotov.
Fire there, bro.
KZ got to win this fight, and he does just do so. Another one close by, but it's Bride that wins that battle, and with the kid, makes his way towards server. Under a minute remaining. And it seems rather clear now the way in which BDS want to hit this site. So there's 3 gas canisters that Nade has, needs to delay this server side push.
That or BDS have to go deep, but they've got no smokes to play behind. They've got a lot of Grimbees they can make use of, but that really is about it. I just think those 3 smokes have been more than enough. They've got a C4 they can play behind as well. Furia should be able to hold out.
LeakyFac towards admin. 2 more gas babes available for Nate. There is still, most importantly, a nitrocell in the hands of Philippox, but he wants to hold it a little longer, especially while Nate has those gas canisters. He's not going to be there to throw that, and that will be the plant down successful. BDS have just stuck into the site, got the job done. It's daylight robbery. Straight through the gas babes. Got rid of Philippox, dealt with that nitrocell before it even left his hands, and suddenly JV92 and Nade with an almost impossible task, Des.
If they'd hit that smoke onto Bride, we're having a very different conversation right now, but it was just short. Bride quite smartly and riskily so, taking a deep plant on the door rather than the breach itself, as you can see now. got to force their way back through, but there is no time left. They've left it far too late. Shaiko and Brede clean up.
Two one-dimensional right now for Furia, though. Three-man stack. KZ offers the point of difference though towards main stairs. Spots one left side through that corridor. 20 seconds. Gas babe's going out now from Brede. Solotov with the double, but a very important kill from KZ. Nade has to play the drop now. They've got to go get that kid as well. Over towards server. Up close to Army. Brede. For the first time ever, BDS will play off in the Six Invitational Grand Final.
Being was the one that everything flipped on its head for BDS, and we got to see it with Brede also today.
Look at this, Milosh. Again, another bank.
Yeah.
Another team has taken BDS to bank, and they are still undefeated on this map.
16-0?
16 win streak. It's all the way back to mid-2023.
It's insane.
In Gamers Without Borders when they last lost the map. And I will say again, I said it when SSG played them on bank. I'll say it now when Furia played them on bank. They would have beaten most teams in the world with the way Furia played today. Yep. The same as when SSG played them on playoffs. But BDS on this map just have an answer for absolutely everything.
They absolutely do. But I also do want to highlight Furia because we were talking about, this was a lifeline for them that they lost losing out on Cafe, and they needed to be perfect here. And I wanted to say, they did actually a very good job. We were talking in the back. They started adopting that shield play, which we know Furia not to be a shield-heavy team, not to really utilize that shield meta in general, where we were actually seeing success come out. We can see a different Furia, and I think that can be a difference maker of allowing them to get back a rematch against BDS if they can adopt that playstyle for the rest of the